Hey everyone, it's Sky and welcome to my pregnancy vlog. I cannot believe I'm doing pregnancy vlogs. This is so crazy and out the norm for me, like something totally new. I'm so used to doing the weight loss videos and talking about losing weight and everything, but in these videos it's not going to be the case. So I am 8 weeks and 4 days today. My due date is April 16th of 2020, and I found out really early. I think I was about 3 weeks and a few days when I first found out, and so that led me to think I was having twins, but that's not the case. I've had 2 ultrasounds so far. The first ultrasound was done at week 6, and that was because I was so concerned about having multiples. My anxiety was through the roof. I work in labor and delivery, and so one of the providers there was like, I'll go ahead and do an ultrasound. So it was just one baby in there. So and back up a little bit, I first found out on it was a Monday. I'm not sure the date, but it was Monday, and Monday night, and I tested positive. And so the next day when I went to work, I let one of the doctors there know, and she was like, yeah, that's it's a faint line, but it's the line, the second line or whatever. And so we went, she sent me for HCG level, did that on that Tuesday. Wednesday she was supposed to get the results back, but she was off on Wednesday, so she was like, I'll let you know when I get back in the office on Thursday. So Thursday she let me know that my HCG was 75, and so she said, well, 48 hours after the first test you can get it redrawn so we can make sure that it's doubling. So it was actually that evening that would be 48 hours. So Thursday evening I tested again. I had my blood work done, and on Friday she texted me that my levels had not only doubled but they quadrupled. So all of that led me to think that I was having twins, or at least twins. So like I said, at 6 weeks she was like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I texted her like, hey, can we redraw the HCG levels to see what the numbers are? And I told her my concerns or whatever, and she said, well, let's just go ahead and do an ultrasound. I was 5 weeks and 6 days, so she was like, tomorrow you'll be 6 weeks, we can just go ahead and do it. So at the time, luckily my boyfriend was up here because my first appointment was going to be September 3rd, and he wasn't going to be here. So luckily at that 6 week appointment, 6 week mark, he was up here visiting, and so he was able to come with me to my first ultrasound. So we went that I think that was a Thursday. Yeah, because my days changed on a Thursday. We went, just one baby in there, so excited about that. And they couldn't really see anything. It was just, they could see something in the sac, and we saw like a little flicker of a heartbeat. But that was really it. So they left my date as far as due date at April 16th. They said when you come back for your first official ultrasound, which like I said was September 3rd, that's when we might change your date depending on the size of baby, and we'll go from there. So on September 3rd, today is currently September 9th, by the way, so these videos will be going up later. I'm recording them now, but I'm not going to post them until I'm about at least 16 weeks, so that's about four months or so, just to be on the safe side. I know things can happen at any time, but I feel more comfortable if I'm further along once I start posting videos. But what was I talking about? Yes, I had my first ultrasound on September 3rd, which was last Monday, and baby was measuring right on track. They said we're going to leave your date the same as far as April 16th, and so that's where I'm at. My current symptoms are not bad at all by any means. I don't have any nausea or the morning sickness. I've thrown up a couple of times, but so as I was saying, my pregnancy symptoms are not bad. I've thrown up a few times, but I don't have the nausea, like the morning sickness that most people complain about. When I do get sick, it's like I've eaten too much or ate too quickly or something. There was a few times like I ate an apple and like the apple came back up, so that was like really random. But I'm generally not like, you know, feeling sick or anything. It just comes up at times. That's really it. Well, no, I'm lying. I am extremely exhausted all the time, so fatigue has been kicking my behind. That's like the number one symptom that I'm having is fatigue and being emotional. My hormones are all over the place. My emotions are crazy. So they said that working out will definitely help with that, so I'm gonna start working out. I've been like walking. My job has like a pond, so on my lunch breaks I walk around that, and walking is what I've basically been doing, but I want to go a little bit harder, and then, you know, get like a good workout in a couple of times a week, so I can kind of combat that, because that's not fun at all. But overall I'm doing very well. Don't have like any like little headaches or like I told you, no morning sickness. A little bit of cramping, but nothing severe or like painful that I'm concerned about. I had sore breasts at one point, but no longer. So yeah, I mean, things are going really well. I don't really feel pregnant. I've heard the heartbeat. I got the heartbeat at 7 weeks and 2 days. I was so excited, like, because everyone kept telling me that I wasn't gonna be able to hear it, and of course, me being me, I had to prove everyone wrong. So I ordered a Doppler, like a fetal heart Doppler, and I heard it at 7 weeks and 2 days. It was that night. And then the following day I was able to hear, but that night I couldn't find it again. Like, I heard it for a quick second because it was much faster than my heartbeat, but I wasn't able to find it again. And so the next day was when I found it, was able to call my boyfriend, find it again and let him hear it. And then I called my sister to let her hear it, but I couldn't find it again. And then I was so 7 weeks and 4 days, so this is now the next day, I actually found it and I recorded it. So I have it recorded at 7 weeks and 4 days. And then since then, I really haven't been able to find it again. So yesterday I was at work and I used, you know, the hospital grade Doppler, and I found it with that, and that was like loud and clear. Oh my gosh, I love it. And I got home and tried to find it again, and I found it for a split second with the at-home one, but it wasn't able to find it like consistently. So I will love it when I get to the point where I can just tap it on my belly and hear the drum beats.